Okay, check this out. I'm going to drop some hair in this water. Now you can see, because atoms and molecules, they want you to think you can't see them, but you can still see the effects on a higher level. And what you'll see is, where's that one at? That was a good one. There we go. It's completely binary. You can see the negative, positive. It's almost like a helix. Let's see where we at. Let me get the light on it. But if you imagine the bottom of the pan is kind of like iron fillings and we're using magnets, that's what's going on with the light. It's bending the light. So you can observe these molecular, atomic. This would be tension on the water. But you gotta remember that atoms and molecules and even magnets, in a sense, is tension. Pressure and tension. It's not sucking or pushing really or pulling, it's a lot of tension. You see how it's like the checkered, like the occult, the checkered floor. Negative, positive, nothing can touch. Positives can't touch positives, negatives can't touch negatives. So you get, man, you get a good angle. But you can see the binary. You can see the fractaling. See if I can manipulate it. You see the way the light wraps around it? It's got to have equal balance in tension, pressure. So you can see the way, because everything's electromagnetic. So you can actually see the way the light is wrapping around the tension points, and the electrons are what's making up reality. The light is flowing through the electrons, and there's an invisible force which is shaping the electrons for the light to flow through them. It's kind of like a conductor, like a wire, like a circuit. See how fast it moves? See all those changes and transgressions, transductions, whatever the fuck you want to call them. It's changing. See how they're folding, popping, folding? You're literally watching energy move as if it was going through an electrical wire. But see, there's infinite energy, so I can forever go back and forth, and move that energy back and forth through, with my perspective. And as long as the light source that I'm using lasts, that will burn out. But you can see very easily that you don't need equipment. You don't need a bunch of laboratory equipment or high-powered telescope or microscope. You can literally study the way. I mean, you're gonna for some stuff you're gonna need equipment, but real simply, you're seeing the molecules in action and function right now. You can see the waves. Like when water. Look at that. So check out my other videos, because I have, see right there, that's a good example. Come on. You see, it's like the sun. Those arcs you see on the sun? Fucking flaring and shit. It's like they're showing you this shit, dude, but it's all encoding. They don't really want you to know. Look, it's like a fucking fractal. I've seen this shit on psychedelics. Like, all in my vision, where I can't even see, like salvia. Looks like mushrooms. Those mushrooms that grow off the side of a tree? It's all magnetic. Electromagnetic. Look at that. It looks like fucking mushrooms growing up. It's all with the light. Perfect. Do you see the pattern? Look at this. Look at how the light right here touches, how it connects. I mean, you see this shit every day and you don't think about it. You don't, people don't really care. But literally, look at that. Look how fast that energy moves too. Hopping in and out of all the molecules, all the things. So like I said, check out my other videos. See if I can get a better one. Better angle. Check out my other videos that I got. There we go. There's a good example of a molecule of the orbital. That's what these are. They're orbitals. They're not going to tell you this, but you're literally seeing the orbital. Come on, where'd you go? Man, there was a tiny one. There we go. Might be too small though to see. It's doing the same thing the bigger ones are doing. My other videos, I got bigger ones doing these. Shit, I can't touch it. So I can find a smaller. You see? Every time you look at that. It's all counterbalanced. If you go online and you look at molecules, electron scanning, electron microscope, and you look at atoms and orbitals, you're going to see this shit right here. All they're doing is they're taking pictures of really tiny ones. That's all it is. Look at that. It's like a checkerboard. It's perfect. You got your negative, positive, negative, positive. It looks like the fucking little atom balls. You see like a neutron, proton, neutron, proton. They ain't going to tell you this shit. Because they want you to hella follow that fucking science cult. See, if they can dictate how you think about life, then they could tell you anything about it. They could tell you your value, your worth. But these are all fucking spinning orbitals, dude. Torus fields. They're little negative, positive orbital pockets. Electrons. You're seeing electron fucking fields. The force. Look at that shit. This hair is like probably floating a little bit above the water, so it has no tension. The atoms of the hair aren't touching the water. But you see that shit where it's touching? Because even the water, the molecules of the water, this is happening in the air. You just can't see it because there's nothing, the air is way less dense. You know what I mean? So when it's sitting on the water, it's kind of like having a medium, like little magnet or little iron fillings. You have something to see the electron force, you know, moving through all those things. So this is happening in the air, but you just can't see it above the water. And that's why when you see water waves, the opposite or the mirrored image of a water wave on top, you can't see it because it's air, is there's air waves. So imagine water waves that you see and flip them upside down and put those on top of the water waves like a perfect puzzle piece. And they're all moving together. And that's kind of what's going on. So you're seeing the interaction of the hair, the molecules that make up the hair, interacting with the water, and they're polarized different. So that's why you're seeing this effect happening. See, the reason why you don't see it like right here in water, because water's all polarized the same with itself. So there's no vortex, there's no disturbance, or what's the right word? Altercation. There's no altering in the appearance. You just see the specks through the water, like real clean, clear water. But see, boom. You see that checker? You see you got a white and a dark. White, black, white, black, white, black. The black has to be separated equally with the white. Ooh, look at that one right there. That is perfect right there. That's like a cluster of molecules they'd show you. But look at how they're all positioned perfect. It's like they all have to be offset at 90-degree angles. And so our whole world is made up of these orbitals. Look at that. It's like little boxes. Like little fucking hexagons and shit it makes up. This shit is trippy, dude, but nobody gives a fuck. Nobody looks at this shit, dude. This is what's going on. Look at that. You don't have to take motherfucking drugs to see this shit. Holy fuck. I can't believe what I'm seeing right now. I feel like I am tripping. Oh my god, I am like tripping. I'm seeing like multiple layers of this shit going on. It is all moving. I am tripping. Balls. Holy shit. Check this shit out.